With dating apps becoming more popular, does this affect the way young people view love in the North East? Let's take a look.
When I think of love, I think of family.
Having that one person you can trust and rely on and just be happy with.
Long lasting, like you want to find a love that lasts, because what's the point in trying to find it if you're just going to be in love with someone for a year but not the rest of your life?
Probably my parents. Warm, fuzzy feeling, happiness, the right person, Mrs. or Mr. Perfect, you know.
Red hearts, doing things out of love, doing things, not expecting things in return, being kind, caring.
I think of just that feeling you get when all you can think about is the other person.
I think love makes people happy, very happy, and when people are happy then there's never anything wrong.
I think it's important to have that connection with somebody, so when you're with somebody and you love someone, that you generally do love each other and you care for each other and would do whatever you can to help them.
If you love someone, they love you back. Like, it has to be equal, and there has to be that line where they put in as much as you put in. So you can love someone eternally, but it only works if they love you the same back.
Being committed. Having the same interests. It's hard to explain really. I think it's something that you can just stumble across. It's not something that you can just make happen. It's just something that will naturally come about.
Being comfortable in your own skin, allowing them to be comfortable in their own skin, not having any prejudices when you first meet them, and it is first love, sort of thing. That's
One thing about love is the emotional support from it, especially when you're dealing with mental health issues. Having someone who you love and who loves you, who's there to support you through difficult times, is just something that's invaluable.
I think love is just the same, really. I think it can't be helped. It's family, it's friends, it's boyfriends, cousins, it's everywhere. And I don't think that makes any difference where you are. Going to shops and seeing the mum and their children, and nightclubs and seeing people loved up and kissing, I think it's all the same really.
It's stronger with friends I've met that are in relationships long term. It's a lot stronger up here than it is where I'm from. There's just more of a connection with people. Like they've been at college together or they've been at school together and they've known each other. I think it's just in other areas, people just want love. It doesn't matter what it is. They think they have to have it.
I don't think love is different in different areas. I think it's the same wherever you are. You might view it differently depending where you are, what your view of the area is. But I think it's more of a set thing.
The area that I grew up in, the majority of people, they were old couples and they'd been together since the end of the war. And when I went to London, I never experienced that. It was always new couples, and because obviously London is a place for younger people. And so I think the North has this really nice etiquette about it, where it's where people go maybe to retire, and so they bring their love with them, which I think is nice.
No two couples are going to experience love in exactly the same way, so I don't think it's a case of love being different in different areas. I think it's just a case of love is different for everyone.
I think young people view love in the way that they need it, because sometimes they see everyone else has it, and it's just because they don't, they feel kind of left out and outnumbered. They try to find it through social medias, websites. It's just because, in my opinion, they feel that it's what society requires.
I think young people view it as sometimes it's just friends with benefits. They'd class that as love because they're having sex with somebody. And some people are on these dating sites just for one thing. So they're missing the concept of what love actually is.
I think they see it as something that they need to have. Like, they're not fulfilled in life if they don't have someone to love. If you aren't in a relationship on Facebook, then there's something missing. And so you have to be on all these other dating websites to be in that category of trying to find love, where you should just let it come naturally and then let it find you. And then I feel as if it finds you, then the relationship itself will blossom better.
With apps like Tinder and things like that, some people are joining it and just seeing how many likes they can get, and I think they're doing it more as a game, and maybe not as serious as like it was taken back in the old days. So, yeah.
When someone's broken, you fix it up. But in these days, it's quite easy to go on Facebook and like just talk to another girl and start falling in love with them, sort of thing. So I'd say it's sort of love's become like a jacket you wear sort of thing.
Not really attainable, something you only really see in soaps and TVs, and so that's why they're a bit more focused on the hookup side of things as opposed to actually trying to find love.
I think some people do. I don't think everyone does. I think it's just because everyone's looking for love, they're not really looking for the reasons they need it or they want it. And they're so focused on one thing that they forget the other things.
If you're actively searching for it, then you're probably thinking about it too much. I think it's just something that will just happen naturally.
I think that some of the people who do look for love on those type of things are probably doing it because they're unable to find love elsewhere. They might have social issues that prevent them from going out and finding love in the normal way. When they eventually find it, I think that love is just as real and valid as if you met someone at a bar or whatever.
If you go on a dating app, you're expecting it to happen, so you're expecting all the bells and whistles and fireworks when you meet up. But if it happens naturally, it's usually off guard and it's sort of a nice fuzzy feeling sort of thing. I don't think you get that because you expect it when you go and meet up with someone you've met through a dating app.